Hi, everyone, glad to see you again. Today I have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe online, cyber network. Before we get started, huge disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. We're talking about hacking, which can be a sensitive subject, so remember to use this knowledge responsibly and legally. Today, we're diving deep into the world of cybersecurity, specifically for all you aspiring junior hackers out there. We're about to break down the 5 crucial steps you absolutely must master if you're serious about this journey. We're talking about the foundations, the real deal, the stuff that separates the pros from the amateurs. So buckle up, grab your energy drinks, and get ready to level up your cybersecurity game. Let's do this. Let's kick things off with the backbone of the internet, networking. Networking is like the streets of a city with data constantly flowing from one computer to another. As a junior hacker, you need to know how these streets are laid out, how traffic flows, and where the weak points are. IP addresses are like home addresses for devices, while subnets are neighborhoods grouping them together. Ports are entry and exit points for data, each with a specific purpose. Understanding these basics lets you see the bigger picture, how systems communicate and where vulnerabilities might be. This knowledge is essential for scanning for vulnerabilities, intercepting data, or rerouting traffic. So how do you learn this? Start with the basics. There are tons of free resources online. Experiment, set up your own home network, and see how devices talk to each other. The more you immerse yourself, the more comfortable you'll become, and a whole new world will open up. Alright, now that you've got a handle on how networks work, it's time to talk about the machines themselves. Operating systems. Think of operating systems like Windows and Linux as the control centers of computers. They manage everything from your files and applications to your network connections and security settings. For junior hackers, mastering operating systems, especially Linux, is like having a superpower. Linux in particular is incredibly powerful and versatile, giving you granular control over every aspect of your system. Plus, it's open source, meaning you can tweak and modify it to your heart's content. Now, you don't need to become a Linux guru overnight, but you should be comfortable navigating the command line, managing files, and understanding basic system administration tasks. Why is the command line so important? Because it gives you direct access to the heart of your machine. No fancy graphical interfaces, just pure, unadulterated power. Windows is also essential to know, as it's still the most widely used operating system out there. Understanding its vulnerabilities and security flaws is crucial for any aspiring hacker. Plus, many cybersecurity tools are designed to work on both Linux and Windows, so being proficient in both will give you a serious edge. But mastering operating systems goes beyond just using them. You need to understand how they work under the hood. What are the different components? How do they interact with each other? What are the potential security risks associated with each component? Once you start digging deeper into operating systems, you'll begin to see vulnerabilities that others miss. You'll understand how exploits work and how to protect yourself from them. You'll be able to analyze system logs like a detective, piecing together clues to track down malicious activity. So how do you get started? Install a Linux distribution like Ubuntu on a virtual machine and start exploring. Get familiar with the command line, learn basic commands, and don't be afraid to break things, in a virtual environment, of course. The more you experiment, the more confident you'll become. Let's face it, in the world of hacking, knowing how to code is like having a secret weapon. It allows you to build your own tools, automate tasks, and understand how software works at a deeper level. And when it comes to programming languages for junior hackers, Python and Bash are your best friends. Python is like the Swiss Army knife of programming languages. It's super versatile, relatively easy to learn, and has a massive community of developers creating libraries and tools for pretty much anything you can imagine. Want to write a script to automate a repetitive task? Python can do that. Need to analyze large data sets for vulnerabilities? Python's got you covered. Bash, on the other hand, is the king of the command line. It's a scripting language that allows you to interact directly with your operating system, giving you incredible control over your machine. Want to write a script to automate system administration tasks? Bash is the way to go. Need to chain together multiple commands to perform a complex operation? Bash can handle it. But here's the thing, learning to code isn't about memorizing syntax or becoming a coding wizard overnight. It's about developing a problem-solving mindset. It's about breaking down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, and then using code to automate those steps. Think of it like this. You're a hacker, right? You're constantly looking for creative ways to solve problems and overcome challenges. Coding is just another tool in your arsenal, allowing you to approach those challenges with even more precision and efficiency. So, how do you get started? There are tons of free resources online for learning Python and Bash. Start with the basics, work your way up to more complex concepts, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. The more you code, the more natural it will become. Alright, now it's time to talk about the fun stuff. Ethical hacking tools. These are the tools that allow you to probe systems for vulnerabilities, analyze network traffic, and test your skills in a safe and legal environment. And trust me, there are some seriously powerful tools out there. One of the most popular and versatile tools is Nmap, short for Network Mapper. Nmap is like a radar system for your network, allowing you to scan for open ports, identify running services, and even fingerprint operating systems. It's an essential tool for reconnaissance, giving you a lay of the land before you launch any attacks. Then there's Wireshark, the king of network protocol analyzers. Wireshark is like a microscope for your network traffic, allowing you to capture and analyze individual data packets in real time. This is incredibly useful for understanding how network protocols work, identifying malicious activity, and even troubleshooting network problems. And of course, we can't forget about Metasploit, the godfather of exploitation frameworks. Metasploit is a massive collection of exploits, payloads, and auxiliary modules that allow you to simulate real-world attacks against target systems. It's a powerful tool for penetration testing, allowing you to identify and exploit vulnerabilities before the bad guys do. But here's the thing, these tools are just that, tools. They can be used for good or evil, depending on the intentions of the user. That's why it's so important to practice ethical hacking and to use these tools responsibly. Always obtain permission before scanning or testing any systems that you don't own. Use these tools in a controlled environment, like a virtual lab, to avoid causing any damage or disruption. And most importantly, never use your knowledge or skills to harm others. Congratulations, you've made it to the final step. But here's the thing about the world of cybersecurity, it's constantly evolving. New threats emerge every day, software gets patched, and techniques that worked yesterday might be obsolete tomorrow. That's why staying updated and being responsible with your knowledge is crucial. Think of it like a video game. Hackers are constantly leveling up their skills, finding new exploits, and developing new attack vectors. To stay ahead of the game, you need to be constantly learning, experimenting, and pushing your boundaries. So, how do you stay updated? Follow cybersecurity blogs and news websites, attend conferences and webinars, and connect with other security professionals online and in person. The more you immerse yourself in the community, the more you'll learn about the latest threats and trends. But staying updated isn't just about knowledge, it's also about responsibility. The skills you're developing are incredibly powerful and can be used for both good and evil. It's up to you to use them ethically and responsibly. Remember, hacking without permission is illegal and can have serious consequences. Always obtain proper authorization before testing any systems that you don't own. Use your knowledge to make the internet a safer place, not to cause harm or steal information. And most importantly, never stop learning. The world of cybersecurity is vast and ever-changing. Embrace the challenge, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of knowledge. So there you have it, the 5 crucial steps every junior hacker must master. Remember, this is just the beginning of your journey. The more you learn, the more you'll realize how much more there is to know. Always use your skills responsibly and ethically. The power of hacking comes with great responsibility. Use it wisely to make the internet a safer place for everyone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more awesome cybersecurity content. Until next time, and keep on hacking. Thanks for watching and learning with me. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I value your feedback. Cyber Network.